Hey guys, welcome to my channel, 100 Pounds of Gratitude. If you're new here, I'm Rachel and I am gaining gratitude, losing weight, and building a life that I love. And today is my week 36 update. So today is day 7, it's my weigh-in day, and this week I also finished my 30 days of doing celery juice, and I wanted to share my thoughts on my celery juicing. I had 3 things that I was looking to gain from drinking celery juice every single day for 30 days. Would it help me with my acid reflux? Would it help me with my digestion? And would it help me lose weight? So the first one, would it help me with my acid reflux? Honestly, I didn't really see a difference. The thing that has helped me the most, hands down, with reducing my acid reflux has been eliminating coffee. So secondly, would celery juice help me with digestion? I do think it did help me with that. Because I've reduced coffee from my diet, I don't have that diuretic happening every single day. And celery juice, it keeps you regular. So that was a plus. And lastly, did it help me lose weight? And my answer to that is no. Starting your day with drinking 16 ounces of celery juice could help minimize your hunger, but honestly, I do not think celery juice on its own has any magical powers, based on my experience, to help with weight loss. So all in all, will I continue doing this? Will I buy a juicer so that I can keep drinking celery juice every day? I think you know my answer. My answer is no. It was fun to try this out in hopes that it would really help me on my weight loss journey and my health journey as a whole. This is something that I could see myself doing occasionally, but not something that I could use as a justification for the expense of buying a juicer. And I do not see myself drinking celery juice daily for the foreseeable future. I think I'll use it occasionally and maybe try some other things mixed into it and see what I think. But after trying this for 30 days, I realized this is not something that will become one of my daily habits or my daily goals. But if you do give it a try, let me know what you think. So speaking of weight loss, last week I weighed in at 214.3, and this week I weighed in at 210.9. So that is a loss of 3.4 pounds, and I'm happy with that loss. I think I start the week really strong on my eating. It is day 1 of week 36. We've had a really busy day. I'm having an afternoon snack, applesauce cake with some lactose-free milk. Then that leaves me about 500 calories for dinner tonight. I've already hit my water goal for the day, and I've also hit my morning mile, but I need to finish my morning meltdown workout, so I'll do that this evening. But yeah, I'm on track. So far, day 1, I am on track. I can do this. So it's 9:30, the end of day 1, and I have hit all my goals except for going to bed by 9:30. I just finished doing my morning meltdown workout, and I didn't think I would get it in because if I don't get it in the morning, it's hard to get that workout completed for the day. But I did it, and now I'm going to wash up and get ready for bed. So 3 to 4 days, I eat on plan, I'm excited, I'm energized, and then around the end of the 4th day into the 5th day of the week, I don't know, it's like my self-control gets all used up and I fall off the rails. And not even completely and terribly where I'm doing all kinds of horrible things, but it's just like my motivation flags and my energy flags, and then I start making poor decisions with my eating. My eating is absolutely my biggest challenge. I have to spend a lot of time and energy focusing on my eating plan, making a meal plan, figuring out how to cook, and finding recipes. I think because these skills are so new to me that it uses a lot of my energy. And so then towards the end of the week, I just want to default into old habits because that's what's easy instead of what's best. 7 p.m. day 5, and I'm just now doing my walk. And to be honest, I was planning on skipping today completely. Yesterday, I didn't even do my video, and I just was off. It was a day where the kids, it just felt like mom, constantly, lots of problems, lots of fighting, and I kind of hit my max. And I think that when I ended the day with 4 crab rangoons and 8 golden Oreos, I was just done.
And that is my thing. I just use food as a way of numbing and not processing whatever, as a way of escape, essentially. And that is what I did last night with all of the fussing. And anyway, I'm trying to be grateful. I'm very grateful for my kids, but I am thankful to have a minute by myself. And I just listened to my body, and I thought, it's not burning hot here tonight. It's cloudy. It's a perfect time to just go outside. It's still hot. It's like 96 degrees, but it's not the normal 106. So I'll take it, go to my walk, have a moment by myself, a moment of peace, and be able to go back tonight and enjoy my family and enjoy my sweet boys, and be back to my normal self. So yesterday, my exercise was awesome. My food was not. Today, my eating was okay, but this is my first moment that I'm doing exercise. And like I said, I was planning on skipping it altogether. So anyway, it's one of those times when you just have to remember to be grateful in the circumstances and not necessarily for the circumstances that you're in. And I'm working on it. I'm a work in progress. What can I say? So I'm going to go for my walk, listen to my Sally Clarkson podcast. I love it. It's super inspiring. The one I'm listening to right now is about discipline, and that's been one of my major focuses right now. The celebration of discipline and recognizing that fasting is a spiritual discipline, practicing gratitude is a spiritual discipline, and no discipline is pleasurable at the time, but it's beneficial to you to refine you and have you grow. So I'm trying to embrace that. But if you haven't listened to her podcast, Sally Clarkson, it's just so life-giving. Anyway, I highly recommend it.
So this week, I want to try really hard to stay disciplined through the end of the week, to stay in my calorie range, 1,800 to 2,000 calories a day. And then I'm also trying to eat within my portion control plan. I like to stick to the portion control because it helps me see if I'm eating a well-rounded diet or if I am just eating food from one category, which is usually carbs or fat. Those are my two category preferences. Okay, so that's what I want to do for my eating plan as I head into week 37. I also want to find a new recipe to try that fits within my eating plan, something new for me to practice. If you have an amazing recipe that you love, please share it with me so I can give that a try. For my exercising goals, I'm still doing my morning meltdown 100, and I'm almost caught up with that program. I think I'm 5 days behind that I need to double up on so that I will finish it in my 100-day window. So I'm excited about that. I'm doing well with that program, and I'm also really enjoying it. And then I've joined a steps challenge through Derek's Journey, which is another YouTube channel, and I'm excited about that. I'm on the orange team, and my personal goal for that is to walk 10 to 12,000 steps daily for the month of July. If you're doing step challenge, leave me a comment. Let me know how many steps that you're trying to hit this month. And if you're looking for a couple of ways to track your steps, I do have a couple of step tracking sheets on my Instagram page. Feel free to use those however you want. So for my intermittent fasting, I do one 24-hour fast.
It's dinner time, and today I am fasting. So I've only been fasting at this point 7 hours, but I need to make dinner for my kids. And when I very first started fasting, this is one of the hardest things. I had to be out of the kitchen because if I had to make food for other people, I had a really hard time not eating myself. But now that I've been doing it several months now, 7-ish months that I've been doing a 24-hour fast consistently, now I am able to make other people food without being tempted to eat it. And I really plan the meals that I don't love to eat on the days when I'm fasting. So tonight I'm just doing sandwiches, which I like sandwiches fine, but I'm not as tempted to eat them. And then also I try not to eat spaghetti because it upsets my acid reflux. So I tend to do meals like that when I am having a fast. And then also, as a side note, I don't have any headaches. The only negative side effect that I have now with my 24-hour fasting is fatigue. And I found that if I eat breakfast and then I fast through lunch and dinner and go to bed, and then the next morning I get to eat breakfast again, that works best for me. It is day 3, 7 o'clock. I just finished my morning walk, and I'm about to be done with my 24-hour fast. I started that yesterday at 10, so I only have 3 hours left on that. I am feeling a little fatigued, and last night I was feeling a little irritable, but those are pretty much the only negative side effects that I experience when I do my 24-hour fasting, and so the benefits definitely outweigh the negatives for me. For my other goals, yesterday I did a great job hitting my goals. I was fasting, so I was on my eating plan. I did my walk, I did my morning meltdown. The main thing that I'm still struggling with is bedtime. I have a hard time getting in bed before 10, and then I'm striving to get up by 5. That's just not happening. This morning I got up at 6, which is better, but I'm still working on getting my sleep back into that early to bed, early to rise. So now it is off to take the kids to gymnastics camp. There's a Starbucks next door, so I'm thinking I'm going to break my fast with some egg white bites. One of the great things about fasting is when I finish that fast, I don't really have intense cravings for sugar. So today we took the kids to gymnastics camp, and then afterwards we stopped by and got some ice cream for them. And I do not feel tempted to get ice cream. I don't feel like I'm missing out. All I can think about is having my beef stir fry and vegetables, and I'm excited about that. So yes, fasting helps reduce my sugar cravings.
I'll continue to do that in week 37. And then I also do a 12 to 14 hour fast each evening, and that is going well. I hit my water goal. The recommended amount of water to drink is a half an ounce to 1 ounce of water per pound that you weigh. So I try to aim 100 to 116 ounces of water per day. I decided instead of taking a daily picture, I'm just going to do a weekly picture, and I do that in my kindness shirt, so I'll keep doing that. Y'all know I like to journal and I like to reflect, so I'll continue doing that. And then lastly, sleep. Aside from eating on plan, getting enough sleep is my second biggest challenge. It's just hard at the end of the day once you get your kids in bed to go to bed, because you think, okay, I have a moment of peace and quiet and I can think straight, so then you want to stay up late and do various things, but then you can't get up the next day. This week I really want to try to get back on track with my sleeping, going to bed at a decent hour, and then getting up around 5:15 so I can get my day started and hit my goals. And then overall for the month of July, my big goal is to get to 203. That's a big goal for me. But 203 is where I move from the obese category into the overweight category, and I'm ready to be in a new category. I have just been stuck 209 to 211 still. It seems like I'm going to break free from it, but I just can't seem to quite do it. By setting this goal for myself, maybe that will help me at least get to around 205, but I would love to see 203 this month, just so I can move into a new category. So tell me what your goals are for the month of July. I'd love to hear them, and I'd love to cheer you on for those. That's it for my week 36 update. I hope you had a happy 4th of July, and I will see y'all next week. Bye.